We're the biggest event that Key West has ever seen. We are, just this event, just the poker run, even if the races, not that we're competing with the races. That's a great backdrop and we're all there to have a good time, but this is the biggest poker run event.
What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So we're starting the video off in Miami Airport. This is where my father keeps most of his toys. We just picked up the DONZI ERC from the shop, and those of you that don't know, the engines have been completely rebuilt by Cobra Power. But while he's lifting up the door to the hangar, I'm going to show you some of the toys that are inside. My dad's a real big seaplane guy. All right. Oh shit. Well, the back rope is gone. Let's use that. Stop the boat. And she's in the water, guys. First time she's in the water in the last 10 months. So, it's a good sign. Ah, a little fast. All right. Well, you know how the saying goes, guys, it's always something. This time it was the starboard side battery and it didn't have enough voltage. We were able to get off the dock and it instantly died. It didn't want to turn back on. We looked at it and it was only reading 10 volts. So always something when it comes to these power boats. We're gonna do it again tomorrow. So the Key West poker run is in 2 days. And I decided it would be a good idea to pick up the drone. Yes, I am filming. Yeah, I know, but this is gonna be a voiceover for my drone footage, my new drone that I just bought. So I'm recording this clip so I can put it in the background. And I want to tell everybody that I picked up my new drone and this is the first flight. So it was a little successful first flight, but I ended up crashing it on the first 10 minutes of the first flight. Nothing bad happened, but the Key West poker run is in 2 days and I wanted to get a nice drone to get all the good footage. What time is it? It's about to be 6 o'clock and these guys are out here still working hard thanks to Cobra Power and the Meyer brothers for coming and helping out with both boats. Well, let's see. How's it looking?
Good.
Decent?
Yeah.
You get it?
That baby.
Yeah? Alright,
Just double check, but I certainly did.
pull it up more.
That's as up as it gets.
Alright, does it seem right? What is the other doing, Pop?
They're changing the
Yeah, that's right.
the blower belt pulleys. The pulley and the bearing. We're changing
on
them.
both all the pulleys? How many pulleys are there?
Six.
How many bearings? Six?
Well, no,
Six.
I'm sorry. There's eight idler pulleys that we're changing. One of them was okay because it was previously serviced. I think you did it.
Yeah.
And then the other 7 all got new bearings and new pulleys.
Okay.
These are the idler pulleys up on the top side, and then there's 2 more down low here that are under the circulation pump that we did. Those ones were the bitch to get to just because of the
So
fact
the
that
issue was inside of the actual idler, the race of the bearing was turning inside of the idler opposed to it actually turning on the rollers and doing its actual job. So
Okay.
it would have just been metal on metal and not actually using the roller bearing. So
down. My fucking feet are slipping down.
Yeah, in a second. You wait right there for that. Oh, these are a little lighter.
These ones are lead acid versus AGM.
Okay.
The gray ones you took out are AGM. They're usually heavier.
Come with AGM is when they bought them out, they never recovered.
Correct. Ah. All right.
Alright guys, so it's the next day. Boat is back at my house and we gotta get the boat nice and pretty for the poker run tomorrow. That's how we have Sergio from Sunshine Boat Detailing to come out and polish the boat up. Thanks to the Meyer brothers and Cobra Power, we were able to resolve all the squeaking issues. So now we just gotta focus on getting the boat nice and pretty. Since the boat's been at the shop for the last 10-11 months, she has a few little scratches that are nothing crazy, but we definitely want to get it buffed out. This is part of owning a black boat, guys. Those of you that have black cars know how hard it is to keep your black car shiny. Now imagine having a black boat. It ain't easy. Trust me, it ain't easy. I'm gonna put a picture. I'm gonna put a picture somewhere of Sergio's business card. So if you guys have any boat polishing needs, you guys can hit him up. He's awesome. He comes to your house. So there you go, guys. You guys need any boat polishing needs, cars, RVs. I think he does it all. But there's his name, his number. Hit him up. time. The captain meeting starts in 1 minute. First time we're on time. 8 on the dot, guys. We're in Sunny Isles, the Trump International. So let's see what this captain's meeting is all about.
Looks like there's no one here.
It's 180 miles with a lot of moving parts and a lot of boats out there. So basically, these are some images from recent Key West events. You've all seen them in the videos, and there's no question that you guys are going to be boating in pure paradise for the next few days. And we're going to capture it all on video. There's the Concord Public Seafood Dock, and just to get your attention for the start of the meeting, we're going to go from this to this, okay? Safe operation, okay? Let's go back. Safe operation is really, this is cut right out of the rules of the road. You know, it says right here, inland and international navigation rules. So basically the rules of the road set by the United States Coast Guard, saying that what is your speed limit for a boat? Doesn't matter what kind of boat you have, doesn't matter how many engines it has. What matters is the right speed. You must proceed at a safe speed for the given circumstances and surroundings. So the given circumstances are, first of all, the boat you're in. How does it perform in rough seas? How does it run at high speeds? How many people can you have on board? And the circumstances and surroundings. Surroundings, obviously, your conditions, your water conditions. Is there debris in the water? Is it a rough sea? United States Coast Guard, safety equipment on board. Mandatory. It's not the law to wear these. It's our law. It's a Florida Powerboat Club law. Because you need them, because we know better than a lot of other people how fast you go when you don't have one of these on. We know that at 100 miles an hour, you need to be wearing that jacket, a lifeline jacket or a race style jacket. It's the only thing that's going to save your life if you hit the water at a high rate of speed. And we've proven it, time and time again, but still we see people not wearing them, going 80, 90, 100. I don't know what happened last night with that gentleman that lost his life, but clearly since they never rescued him, I believe he probably wasn't wearing one. And I think that, you know, even if he hit the water at a high rate of speed, a lot of people do, and they get hurt, and they get injuries. But they're wearing a life jacket, they're okay. We had an accident 4 years ago. The guy would have been gone, would have drowned, but he had a life jacket on. He hit the water at a high rate of speed, and he's okay today. He's alive today because of it. So that's important. Communications. We use channel 78. We require all boats on these events to have a radio. Doesn't have to be an installed radio. A handheld works fine. Channel 78 is our chosen working channel. You already know the performance of your boat. This isn't a kilo run. Nobody's getting a prize for being the first one there. You've got a loaded boat. You've got people on the boat. You're full of fuel. It's your responsibility. Remember what we said earlier? Safe, responsible operation. That doesn't mean, let's see what she'll do. Not on my watch. That's not why I started this club. I started this club 30 years ago so I could hang out with guys like you and we could go out and do some responsible, safe boating. But a bunch of weekend warriors running amok, not on my watch. It's not the way we do things down here, all right? Please. This is the way we do things. Nice and controlled. 70 mile an hour speed limit for center consoles, 100 mile an hour speed limit for yellow sticker boats, and 125 mile an hour speed limit for high performance. That's all your triple digit speed boats, which we know are capable of 180 or 190. I didn't invite you guys here to go 190, okay? I'm sorry, and I don't think you came here to do that. So please don't go out there to try to prove to your friends or your other friends or to me or anybody that your boat goes 170 or 180, because I don't care. In fact, I do care, because I'm going to be really upset if that's what you're doing. It's not the way we do poker runs. That's something you do on your own. Go do a kilo run. Go do a shootout. Go have fun and enjoy the performance of your boat, but don't test it on our runs. That's not why we're here. What we usually do. We no longer do the beaching the boats at Boca Grande. We got shut down from there. You probably all know the story. I won't get into it, but they got freaked out by the fact that we took 150 power boats and put them on the beach up in a federal sanctuary, in a national refuge. It's birds and butterflies that they're protecting, okay? And apparently, it was the stripper pole on the Nortec that made them shut us down. And they weren't even strippers, they were pole dancers. Professional studio pole dancers were dancing on that damn thing. But that's what shut us down. All over the Key West Citizen newspaper. So my point is that if we cannot go to Woman Key, then there's always, how about we don't do anything? How about we just punish our livers a little more? You're gonna do it anyway if you go to Woman Key. At least this way you can't crash your boat. We're gonna have a party at the Conch Republic Saturday afternoon. It's a new format for us because we have so many boats on this event. There's no possible way that there's anywhere where we can go. I'll be quite honest with you, brutally honest with you. If you want to go there in March when we take 35 or 40 boats, we can do whatever we want. They don't care about March. We could go to Boca Ground and beach and hang out there all day long and get drunk and have a good old time. They don't care. But now for Powerboat Week, they care. So that's the point of Saturday. So obviously during the racing days, Friday is a racing day. We're not going to do anything Friday because the harbor's closed. We might as well just hang out. Saturday would be your only option would be to go out and do the raft up. But you could go out, and if you want to go and anchor and watch the races, you could do that. Remember, the current rips through there. The best place to watch the races is right there in Key West Harbor, the only place really to watch the race. That current rips through that harbor. If you don't have a good anchor and you don't hook properly, and you break free, if you're in a raft up and you break free because you didn't hook your anchor properly, it gets ugly really fast. Trust me, I've seen it. So we don't do it anymore. It's a pain in the ass because, I mean, the current really does rip through there. Although, with that said, some of you are able-bodied boaters with a good crew. Go for it, because you can have a fantastic party out there watching the races. There's no better place to watch the races. You sit there in your boat and watch them go by. You got to get a good spot, though. And then you went banging into this guy, went banging into this guy. It's windy, there's current. It's like, this ain't fun. We're just this is like horseshit. Let's get out of here. That's all I'm saying. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about because you've all been there. It's not a good place to go and anchor and watch a race, depending on the current and the weather that day. Okay, so the party at Conch Republic is going to be the Dirtbags, which is the band from Rick's, downstairs Rick's. So we got lucky there because we're not sponsored. We don't get any city tax money. We don't get any funding from the county, the city, nothing. No government subsidizes our events. We're completely private, and that was a good thing. So the question was, so how you doing with the races this year? You got a good turnout? Yeah, we got a great turnout. You know, 2 years ago we had like 33 boats, and this year we're already up to like 55 boats. Oh, that's great. Stu, how you doing? I was like, oh, we got like 280 boats. It's like, I just moved right on. We're the biggest event that Key West has ever seen. We are, just this event, just the poker run, even at the races. Not that we're competing with the races. That's a great backdrop, and we're all there to have a good time. But this is the biggest poker run event by boat, I don't know, maybe in the country. Somebody said we should set a Guinness record. I don't give a shit about Guinness World Records. I think they're kind of hokey. I think that we've gone far. And with that said, I must promise you that something will mess up for you guys if it hasn't already. And all I can say is, if somebody calls me and says, Stu, I want to sign up for your poker run, it's a week before the event, and everyone else has signed up months before, I have two choices. I could say, no, you missed the sign up, you can't come. Oh, but I really, really want to go. And I've got my own docking here, I've got my own rooms. So basically, he just told me that he's going anyway, right? Think about it. We know he's going. So what do? We sign the guy up because we know he's going to go anyway. He's going to be on our course. He's going to be at our lunch stops. He's going to be in the frickin' way is what he's going to be if we don't sign him up. So we sign him up. We make him a member. And hopefully, he has a good time and he stays with us. So we're in this position, this very, very, as a business owner, this very tough position to keep allowing the boats to sign up when we were happy at 230 or 240 and we got it to 280. By the way, the registration list is 320 boats. We had many cancellations because boats were not ready, engines were not ready, were not shipped, parts were not prepared, guys were doing refits, and plus a whole list of things. Our cancellation rate on this event was higher than any other event we've ever had for all of those reasons, which is fine. Everybody, we carry it over, no big deal. Like I wrote in my letter from the president in the magazine that just came out, that don't sweat the small stuff. You didn't, nothing happened. You didn't lose anybody in your life. You're like, your life is still okay, but your $800,000 boat isn't quite ready. You're not going to make the Key West poker run. Don't worry, we're not going anywhere. We're here. We're here. So I'm just saying to you that as a result of all that, we have got our hands full and we are in the friggin' weeds trying to make little details happen, but we're doing the best that we possibly can. We have recruited the biggest team of media professionals we've ever used. We have 3 helicopters today. We'll have 4 helicopters tomorrow. Now let me see.
No,
We've got 4 bags here. Renee Hoppy, we got your bag. We got Patrick Clark. Josh Williams. These are just 4 bags that got shipped down to the Keys today by George Pasha. Those are bags that were shipped down to the Keys today by accident, and I brought them back in the van. The rest of the bags, okay, Jackie, that's yours? Oh, yeah, that's yours. We had 64 check-in today. We still have 40 to check in every morning. That's a lot of boats. If you're not checking in yet, who's not checking in? You gotta get your ass down here. We don't bring all this stuff to the room. We do it at the marina, always at the marina. Well, dark at 5:30, right?
Yeah, Rachel.
Alright guys, so I know this video has been all over the place, but I hope you enjoyed it. Tomorrow's the Key West Poker Run and we're gonna have a great time. Make sure to stay tuned for that, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.